Bandits have struck again in Zamfara state, and this time the situation is very serious. Armed men moved into the area quietly and forcefully took members of a respected Emir's family. The kidnappers did not waste time. They contacted the family and made their demand very clear. 100 million naira must be paid within 48 hours, or the hostages may not come back alive. This news has spread fear, anger, and deep concern across the state and beyond. Because when even a royal household is no longer safe, it raises many questions about the level of security in the country. As you are listening to this update, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss important news like this. Your support helps us keep bringing you real-time updates. From what we understand, the attack happened in a rural part of Zamfara, an area that has suffered repeated security problems over the years. The bandits came heavily armed, riding motorcycles, and they already knew who they were looking for. This was not a random attack. It was planned. They went straight for the Emir's family members, took them away, and disappeared into the surrounding forests, which are known hideouts for criminal groups operating in the Northwest. This incident has shocked many people because traditional rulers are often seen as symbols of authority, culture, and community leadership. When their families are targeted, it sends a strong message that no one is completely safe. People are now asking, if the family of an emir can be kidnapped, what about ordinary citizens who live in these villages every day? Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. Kidnapping for ransom has become one of the biggest security challenges in Zamfara and nearby states. For years, bandits have attacked villages, farms, highways, and even places of worship. At first, many of these attacks focused on farmers and travelers. Over time, the criminals became bolder. They started demanding larger amounts of money and targeting people they believe can pay quickly, including community leaders, wealthy individuals, and now even royal families. In this case, the demand of 100 million naira within just 2 days shows how confident these criminals have become. They believe the family will be under intense pressure to act fast. They also know that time is their biggest weapon, because every hour that passes increases fear and emotional pain for the victims' loved ones. As you continue watching, please like the video and subscribe so you stay updated on how this story develops. People living in Zamfara are tired. Many communities have been living with fear for a long time. Farmers are afraid to go to their fields. Traders avoid certain roads. Parents worry every day about their children's safety. This latest kidnapping has reopened old wounds and renewed fears that the situation is getting worse, not better. The emotional impact on the Emir's family cannot be overstated. Imagine knowing that your loved ones are somewhere in the forest, guarded by armed men, uncertain of what the next hour will bring. Phone calls from kidnappers are often tense and frightening. They may threaten harm, shout demands, or suddenly cut off communication. This psychological pressure is part of how kidnappers try to force families to comply. Please remember to like this video and subscribe. It helps us bring these important stories to you. This incident has also sparked conversations about the role of government and security agencies. Many citizens are asking whether enough is being done to protect vulnerable communities. Over the years, there have been military operations, joint task forces, and security patrols in parts of the Northwest. Some bandit camps have been destroyed, and some hostages have been rescued. However, attacks like this make people wonder if these efforts are enough or if new strategies are needed. Another issue people are talking about is ransom payment. While families often feel they have no choice but to pay to save their loved ones, many security experts warn that paying ransom can encourage more kidnappings. When criminals see that large sums are paid, it motivates them to continue. It becomes a cycle that is very hard to break. As you listen, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more real-time updates. For the local community, this kidnapping is not just about the Emir's family, it affects everyone. Markets may close earlier, night movement reduces, people become suspicious of strangers. Daily life slows down because fear takes over. Children may stop going to school, and economic activities suffer. In the long run, this kind of insecurity keeps communities poor and unstable. There is also a cultural impact. Traditional rulers play a key role in mediating disputes, preserving culture, and guiding their people. When their families are attacked, it weakens the sense of stability and respect that holds communities together. Some people may begin to lose faith in traditional and formal leadership structures, which can lead to further social problems. Please take a moment to like this video and subscribe. Your support matters. Right now, many people are waiting anxiously to hear good news. Families, community members, and concerned citizens are hoping for a safe release of the kidnapped individuals. At the same time, there is fear that if the deadline passes without payment or intervention, the situation could become more dangerous. Security forces are under pressure to act carefully. Any operation must balance speed with safety because the lives of the hostages are at stake. Rushed decisions can lead to tragic outcomes, while delays can give criminals more control. This is why such cases are extremely complex and sensitive. As this story continues to develop, one thing is clear. The issue of banditry and kidnapping in Zamfara is far from over. It is a deep problem that requires strong security action, community cooperation, and long-term solutions that address the root causes, including poverty, lack of opportunity, and weak law enforcement in remote areas. Please like this video and subscribe if you want us to keep bringing you clear and understandable updates. The tension around this case is still very high, and people in Zamfara and across the country are watching closely. Every hour feels long for the family involved, and the fear is not only about money, but about human lives. When kidnappers give a deadline, it is usually meant to create panic and force quick decisions. Families often feel trapped between doing what they believe will save their loved ones and following government advice that warns against paying ransom. As you keep listening, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really supports us and helps this news reach more people. One thing many people are discussing quietly is how kidnappers get their information. These criminals often know exactly who to target, where they live, and how to reach them. This raises serious concerns about informants and insiders who may be helping bandits with local knowledge. In many communities, this fear has broken trust among neighbors because people no longer know who to trust. This situation also highlights how difficult life has become in rural areas. Many villages are far from strong security presence. Roads are bad, communication is poor, and response time during attacks is slow. Bandits take advantage of these weaknesses. They move fast, strike suddenly, and retreat into forests where it is hard to track them. Please like this video and subscribe so you don't miss important updates like this. For ordinary people living in Zamfara, the fear is constant. Parents worry when their children go to school. Farmers think twice before going to their farms. Traders plan their journeys carefully or avoid traveling at all. This fear affects mental health, productivity, and the overall peace of the region. People are tired of living like this, always looking over their shoulders. Another painful reality is that many victims of kidnapping are not rich. Sometimes whole communities are forced to contribute money to free one person. Families sell land, livestock, or businesses. Some borrow heavily and fall into debt. Even after the victim is released, the damage remains for years. This is why many citizens believe that kidnapping is destroying the future of many communities. As you are watching, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. There is also growing pressure on leaders at all levels. People want to see stronger action, not just statements. They want better intelligence, better protection for rural communities, and better equipment for security forces. Some citizens believe local security initiatives should be strengthened, while others call for deeper reforms in how security operations are planned and executed. At the same time, many people are calling for calm and patience. In cases like these, emotions can run very high. Rumors spread quickly, especially on social media. False information can increase fear and make the situation worse. That is why it is important to rely on verified updates and avoid spreading unconfirmed reports that could cause panic. Please like this video and subscribe to stay informed with accurate updates.